Brief introduction to Fallism.
Rhodes must fall, FIS must fall. These are decolonial processes, and Tina Weird resolved that decolonization is actually an idea whose time has come. That there's no minister of education or government can stand in the way of an idea whose time has come.
One.
Nothing comes to my mind immediately for #1. Yeah. What was #1 about?
I don't fuck with you if you're not woke. Because when I think of someone who's woke, it's someone who's in touch with reality. It's someone who's understand what's happening. It's someone who's going to, if I'm speaking of racism, you're going to be in touch with me. You know what I'm speaking about. You're not going to say problematic things.
And I have observed people who claim to be woke, really not to be woke at all. So their wokeness, has its own limitations. And therefore the question is, how woke is, their wokeness?
Yeah, I mean, even amongst my friends, when we speak about wokeness, we always acknowledge that there's a level of wokeness, the bell hooks of this world are on another level of wokeness, and we are sort of aiming to get there, but yeah.
What's going on here? Why do people want the statue to fall? And people explain to me who Rhodes was,
Rhodes must fall was also like FIS must fall, even though it came before FIS must fall, was the continuous discussion that we've had or we're still having in South Africa, that all the structures and all the reminders of colonialism and apartheid, in the largest extent, should be done with.
#Rhodes must fall was the beginning of the conversation of transformation. It was the beginning of management acknowledging the conversation, students being asked to actively engage in the conversation, leaders making us uncomfortable to the point where we have to address this issue and look at it and how to, answer how symbolism, statues are actually influencing our minds and how we feel about this campus.
It's not just about the falling of the statue. We need to address much deeper, issues, issues that people have not been able to address. Perhaps this could be the way for us to effectively deal with these issues.
3.
There is no FIS must fall without #Rhodes must fall. So FIS must fall basically is, the offspring, if I may put it that way, of Rhodes must fall.
FIS must fall. When we speak of FIS must fall, we speak of free education, free tertiary education for all. And I feel like it's not just a hashtag, guys. We need to understand that thing is real.
It was a deliberate and conscious effort to not only create awareness for the need for fees obliteration, was also a conscious effort to decolonize education in its entirety.
Even the way we went about doing things, it was always very black. It was always very Afrocentric. It catered very much to the black student's needs. The black student needs a community. We had that sense of community. We always consult, we always conversate around issues.
Conclusion.
Fallist movement is not a perfect space. It's a space that really needs a different way of looking at how we as students actually relate, or how we become sensitive to somebody else's pain, and how that pain, we internalize it in such a way that we don't actually make fun of other people's, traumatic processes.